Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a pretty large Japan haul. I just came back from a 1 month trip in Japan. I was in the three main cities. So I was in Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Um, and yeah, I just got a bunch of different things. I didn't have like the biggest amount of room in my suitcase, but I had a list of things that I wanted to get, and then some things that I got introduced to from friends that I made there. So I'm gonna go section by section, and some of the things that I haven't tried yet, I might just try on camera. The timestamps will be down below, so feel free to just skip to the section that you want. All right, so food wise, mostly got tea because it's light, it's a great gift, and then also like, yeah, I think it's pretty obvious that I like matcha. So I went to this tea farm just like a little bit outside of Tokyo or Kyoto. Yeah, without like spending too much time explaining it, I got basic grade matcha, so just typical basic. I got wakucha. I don't remember what this is really, but yeah, I'm gonna try that. And then hojicha, which is so good. Like I had a hojicha like kind of matcha thing. I'll put it up here. I took a picture, but it looks like dirt. It just tastes incredible because it was so good. So I want to hopefully I'll recreate that with this, but this is just the hojicha powder. And then this is genmaicha, which kind of tasted very nutty from the tea tasting at the farm. So got a little pack of that. I also have a lot of matcha that I'm not going to show because there's just too much of it downstairs. But this is the one that I tried and loved so much. And this was what was recommended to me at a cafe as well because I asked them, like, what did they use since it was so good? So it's called Morihan from Uji, like the place where they grow the tea. So this could be a great gift. And most of these should be at regular, or that one will be at regular grocery stores. The other one is not. And then I have this sakura tea. It didn't have flavor, to be honest. It's also from that tea farm, but I think maybe you have to eat it sooner. Maybe the other ones will taste much better. I don't know. But the one I had didn't taste like anything. It just tasted like sugary water. But I'm sure they must taste good at some time because, why else would they sell it? But I didn't taste anything except sugar water. I bought this because it has a weird picture on the front. And it's just like hojicha powder apparently for kids, so there's like less caffeine. I don't know. The cover is ridiculous. My friend got me this like little Sakura Cat Cafe tea bags, and they'll kind of like hang on your cup, which is so cute. So looking forward to trying that. It's black tea with Sakura flavor, so we'll try it. I got these teas because I'm Czech and I saw that they had these at like the little store, and it's got El Chopsticks teas. So I'll show you the little art. It's cute. It's so cute. So I'm excited to try it. Hopefully they don't have milk in it because I can't have milk, but I think some of them will be okay. I took this out of the box, but it's just looks kind of crazy, but it's just yuzu black tea, I think, or yuzu green tea. And then this I highly recommend, but it's bulldog sauce. So at like this place called Katsukura, which has like this amazing tempura shrimp, which is what I got, but they also have a bunch of other things they're known for. You like make your sauce with ground sesame and this, and then you dip it in there. So we're on the topic of tea. I also got 2 of these cups. They're from an antique store, and they're like hand painted, I think, you know what I mean? And both of them look different because they are individually hand painted, I assume. So I got this from an antique store in Tokyo in Kichijoji. I love this actually. I've already been using it. And I also got, because I couldn't find, or I didn't bring a whisk, and my matcha always tasted like gritty because I didn't bring this with me, I bought a thing, whatever it's called, a whisk, I think. I don't know, frother. Moving on to clothes, I'm going to show my Mickey ears that I got at Tokyo Disney. I always wanted to buy ears, and I just had never gotten back there to buy some. So, focused, yeah. So, yeah, I loved it. I'm so happy to like have finally bought a pair of Mickey ears. So it's like such a little small ridiculous thing, but it makes me happy. Then this is a lunch bag, but I'm going to use it as a purse, I think, but it's literally like a lunch bag, lunchbox, and it's this little like, I don't know what kind of texture this is, but I love this fabric with this like beige drawstring and like, you know, this like thing here. So inside, you know, you can see it has like the lunch bag material, and yeah, I just saw it at Loft or whatever it's called, and I love it. So it's from the brand Poco Poco. I found this at a thrift store. It was like it's funny because I went thrifting. I couldn't find anything in my size. And as I was walking back, I found this like antique shop where there was this old man and he randomly spoke English as well. And it was so random. It was like, I think I took pictures, so I'll put it up, but it was so random and he just had a lot of things. And something I got there was a watch, and it's made in Japan actually. But it's a pretty watch, and so I'm gonna get the battery fixed because the battery doesn't work. But I just love how it's like two tones, and it fits me perfectly. So yeah, great find for sure. Okay, next thing I bought was actually something that was inspired by a video that I watched of something that a girl who's Japanese bought when she was there, and it's these Subu shoes, and I didn't realize they were down feathers. So if you are, you know, particular about animal products in your clothes, which I normally am, you probably won't want these. But it's really warm and soft, and like literally stepping in it, it's hard to show, but stepping in it, it's like memory foam, but I don't know if that's what it is because it feels a lot more comfortable and sturdier than that. But it's so toasty, so I love my slip-on shoes. So these are going to be like great winter slip-on shoes, and they kind of look a little bit more put together, I feel like. I mean, they kind of look like slippers. They literally look like slippers. Okay, this also has a backstory, just like everything else. But this I actually bought because on my like third day there, I was desperate. I couldn't find anything in my size. I finally found something that I liked and that fit, but it was pricey. This was like a designer pricey type thing. It wasn't like the most expensive thing I've seen, but girl, it was like $170. And so I bought it, and I've just kept it because it's kind of like a good memory of wanting to feel like myself. But it's this cool layering piece made from a small business, and it's made using like silk, which explains the price, and I think cotton. But yeah, I love it because it's got this texture on it, and it's backless. It's kind of like an apron, and so you can kind of either tie it to the waist, this bit here, or you can just tie it back, and you can wear it backless, or you can layer it. So I like it. I'm excited to wear it with different things. I think I'll just be worried about getting it dirty. This skirt is just a basic kind of like puffy skirt, you know, type thing, little circle skirt with layers. But I like it because you can kind of, I did this thing where I sort of pinned this bit up so it would be kind of like, you know, asymmetrical. Anyway, so it's a nice little piece to wear with a shirt, and then kind of like a leather jacket and a bag, you know. So anyway, and it actually is a 2-in-1. It turns into a shirt, but I'm not small enough for this to look right. All right, I finally had also found some baggy pants that will fit, so I grabbed them. I was like chomping at the bit for some like comfortable jeans, which reminds me I found another pair which are downstairs. But these are Puma from Tokyo. Puma, just like, you know, track pants, but you can actually tie this little bottom bit into a bow. And I'm really glad I purchased this because I actually ended up wearing pretty much every single day for the rest of my trip. This was the first thing that I had thrifted before I found, yeah, that $170 shirt. It's like this little V-neck shirt, and it was too tight, so it ripped in the back. But I actually kind of like the idea of it being a backless shirt, so I just need to sew it so that I can get it to be, you know, not like that. For any sewing nerds, it's like it's not the right setting, so it will just snap because it can't be pulled. So I don't know why they did that. Okay, this is a layering piece that I found as well. This is from Azul by Mousy, which is apparently, Mousy is like, I don't know who that is. Is it a store? Because they own a bunch of different stores. I don't get it. If somebody knows, please tell me in the comments, because well, I'll Google it, but I don't really know. So anyway, this is like a little skirt, just your typical like kind of skirt with like little flowy, you know, kind of vibe. And yeah, my plan with this, it comes with a little under skirt as well, but my plan with this is to like layer it with jeans actually, because I like that look of wearing like a skirt on top of pants. Honestly, like I just love fake food, and I saw that they had this little bread shirt, and I was like, that's coming with me. Then when I was at Tokyo Disney, I wanted to get something like a t-shirt, and I saw this one. It actually has my lucky number on it. I didn't know it was the 42nd anniversary of Disney Tokyo, but yeah, I picked this up. Okay, I got this from another store that was by Mousy, and it's a little wet still, and also there's a stain that I don't think is gonna come out. I spilled some like soy milk. It's like this little kind of like medieval vibes, kind of like shirt. Then finally, I found some jeans that were loose enough and fit me. I'm not sure if I like love them so much or if I was just like, yes, finally something that fits, but like over my thighs and stuff. But it was from Uniqlo, which I do recommend if you are like a regular sized person. I think it's good for finding stuff that is good quality. So these are just high-waisted, loose-legged jeans. I also got these sunglasses, which were just kind of like a nice find. I like that they're a little bit more universal than what I have. So yeah, super cool. Definitely going to be a staple for this summer. So then segueing into some other stuff that I have, some bags. I got this bag from the tea place, just says Japanese tea to the world. I got this perfume from the tax-free section in the airport. I got this Penhaligon's Solaris perfume from the Osaka Kansai airport. It smells good. So this is the bottle, and it's pretty. I took the ribbon off because I just didn't like how it looked, but it came with like a little ribbon as well. So some accessories as well that I got. I got this fan from a shrine that I went to, and it's just Mount Fuji. Beautiful Mount Fuji. Did I see Mount Fuji, by the way? I saw it, but it wasn't like, you know, how you would want to see it. It was kind of covered, but I did end up seeing the top and the sides, but not all at once. Exactly. So it was kind of bag-wise. 3 other things. I got this from the thrift store. I bought the watch. So it's just like this thing from the 2000s, which is why I got it. But like you also know when you walk to a store and you talk to the person, you feel pressure to buy stuff. And you know, like a lot of people aren't coming there. So, you know, I just bought some other stuff, and it was this little 2000s bag, little pouch, where you could just kind of put stuff in. And so I found this for free as well at the thrift store with the sweater, and it's just this little like bag that folds into a tote bag. It's a bagoo bag that folds into this little tiny, or unfolds into this tiny like little bag, which is really great for just like light grocery shopping, because it's kind of annoying to have to carry something that touches the floor. Bag, and some girl at a konbini was like, kawaii. Some other small things. I unboxed this little Pop Mart Care Bear. I just allowed myself one on you know, like blind box. I didn't go into Pop Mart because my money would have just. So then I got this hand towel, because fun fact, you actually should carry these around. They don't really have hand dryers everywhere. They don't have paper towels almost anywhere. And so people carry around these like hand towels, and I have 2, but this is one. It's the little Fuji. Okay, so I'm going to kick off the beauty section with some masks and just some like packages, things that are packaged like this. I got these Torrid masks. I used these when I was there, and they were really great for hydrating. I like the way that my skin sort of felt after it. The holy grail that I wish we had these here. I'm sure you can probably order them somewhere online. I'm not sure what the brand is. I guess it's Meg Rhythm. Yeah, I guess so. So they have these like heat eye masks that you will put on your eyes, right? Like you will literally just cover, but these are amazing. They smell really nice. The forest one I don't really like, but this is lavender, which is great. They have a sakura one, which smells great. This is eucalyptus. I haven't tried this one yet, but I brought back lots of these. Not enough, honestly. And they're really relaxing. So for meditation or like just kind of trying to fall asleep, I like these a lot. So I do recommend these, and these would make amazing gifts. Cooling patches for your legs. They also make like heat patches, this company, with the eye masks, but this is a different company, I think. And they're kind of like gel pads. So they're so, oh my God, can we please bring cooling wipes here? Because why don't we have them? Maybe we do. I don't know. I haven't seen them. But I had like these fragrance-free wipes that you put them on and your skin will just tingle like menthol. This stick sunscreen, recommend it one of the girls that I met at a hostel recommended this, and it's a screenshot. Fresh powdery sunstick from California Aloe. So like you put it on and it literally doesn't leave anything. It dries down. It's not even sticky for like a second, basically. It's amazing. It's great for, as somebody who doesn't really reapply sunscreen, I really don't. Like it's amazing to just, especially after a cooling wipe, to just go on the neck, chest, and then like arms as well. I got this kind of like bang situation powder. So it's literally, I normally use dry shampoo on my bangs, like with a sort of like hair curler or roller. But this is sort of a powdery situation, which I don't know if I prefer because it turns my hair like a lighter color, but you'll like pat it and it gets rid of that oil, which I like for this section where it gets oily here. It's hard to get to that point, but great product. I do think it kind of dries the hair out a lot more than my dry shampoo. I think it's cornstarch, but anyway, this is much easier to just throw in my bag. I got these two like bang mascaras, which I guess you could use this for like anything really, but this says mascara for bangs, which is kind of funny. And this is called a point hair cheat. So yeah, I used one of these. I think it was this one. Yeah, it definitely had a strong hold. So it's like literally mascara for your bangs. And this one is another one I bought, which isn't like for bangs specifically, but it was this company that collaborated with Disney. So hello, Rapunzel's one of my favorites. I grabbed it. When I was at the airport, took my hair, did this, and just like slicked it back, and it stayed in place for 3 days. And I was sleeping, rolling around as well, and it stayed. Like I didn't need to reapply it. I didn't. So I wish I bought more of these. I do. I'm sure we have something similar in America, but this was such a strong hold, and it wasn't like thick and heavy or anything. That I like the formula, and it also smells nice. I didn't use this yet, but I also bought these two sunscreens. This is a Corelle sunscreen. I really like their bath like milk, I guess. It was fragrance free and it was amazing for baths. So I like this company because they're for sensitive skin. So I wanted to get their sunscreen. Haven't tried it yet. And this sunscreen that I got for my facial. This is a French brand actually, but yeah, it's also great for sensitive skin. I got a good amount of lip products, I would say. I haven't tried all of them yet, so I might try them now. Fwee pudding pot, which I guess went viral at some point, but I found this at just like a random shop. You can use this on your lips, on your cheeks. I have it on my cheeks now. You can't really see it too much. Also with the Fwee pudding pot, they sell this Fwee lip silicone brush. This feels like fingers. It's weird. I don't know how I feel about it, but it looks like this. So it's this like silicone tip, and it literally feels like a fingertip. I took this out of the packaging. I bought two of them, but it's this something that I also can't really read, but it's like a color changing, which I don't know, it doesn't say it in English, so I can't really tell. Google Translate, I don't want to deal with that anymore. So let's see if you can see it. You can see it. It's a lot lighter than my top lip. Yeah, it's definitely lighter. So it's like a chapstick. I mean, it's not that obvious, is it? But it looks more obvious, I think, to me in the mirror. But it's cute. It's like this little color changing thing. And I feel like it's just pretty because it's just light enough to kind of make a difference, but it's not like so obvious, so it looks pretty natural. It's kind of squashed, but it's this, I love their marketing. It's so cute. It's Entropy. It's like a little lip kind of keychain. What I really love about the marketing, look, it's literally like a little thing you can clip on your purse. All right, I'm gonna come closer. I think I still have the last lip color on quite a bit, so I wiped it off, but might still kind of be there. All right, let's see how this looks. So it's like this little doe foot typical brush. Let's see, how do we like it? I think it's gonna dry down to a suede color, or like a suede matte color. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty. There's really not much to say. I expected it to be darker. I feel like all the colors that I got, or the other lipsticks that we're about to try, is gonna be the same color. So, you know, kind of wanted something darker. This is the Monster Lips, which I also heard good things about. Plastic case. Feels like medium, good quality, you know what I mean? Ooh, this is a lot brighter than I thought. And then I also got the Cezanne lip tint. So I'll put that up here, what I got. It's good. I mean, it tints your lips. So if you want a lip tint, recommend. Okay, I'm gonna go into like little tiny tchotchkes that I have. So there's a lot. I'm just gonna show what I have on the floor. I'm sure there's more. But I bought this little matchmaking amulet from a temple. So should bring good luck. 2 chopsticks, because obviously you gotta get chopsticks when you're in Japan. So these are fancy-ish ones, and they remind me of Lord of the Rings a little bit in the best way possible, because I live Lord of the Rings. Pottery green looking. They look about the same in camera, I think, as in real life, but they're these beautiful chopsticks, wooden, and then they have like this kind of ceramic glazed feel tip, and it's like this papery sort of textured, sandy texture. I don't know how to describe it. Chopsticks with the wooden tips. Get ready to be jealous. God, I love stuff like this. So in one of the stores by Arashiyama, they had these like chopstick holders. I also bought the chopsticks there. But like, look at that. It's this banana. So I'll show you all the different ones I have. It's banana, the tomato, which I'm gonna give to my mom. Also got this pea pod, which I think this one probably holds them the best. Cute little toast. There's 2 of these as well. A little like bread toast situation. I picked out a fortune, and it came with this Fuji-san charm. So it's also got like 2 sakura. Cute little car that I got at like a 7-Eleven, I think. And they drive around in like the smallest little cars compared to here anyway. They're not like the smallest cars, but they're cute little like compact cars. And so I got a little miniature, I think it's a Suzuki. No, this is a Honda. So anyway, but yeah, it's literal oyster shell. I love mermaid aesthetic. It's very obvious probably, but I love it. Fantasy vibes. And so it's like a real, and I think there's literally a little pearl in there. Or they, I'm not sure. Maybe it's not what I think it is, but it's beautiful. They were all different, so I picked this one up. It was like in this little like incense spiritual shop on the road of like spirituality, whatnot. I got these incense. So this is a umi. I don't really know what that means. This small, which is kind of nice because then you don't end up burning them for super long. But that, and then my friend found this sampler, and I ended up getting it. It's like this sampler from different Japanese temples. So the one that I like the most is the first one, Nijo. But yeah, so I'll try them out and stuff. But yeah, it's just like a cute little gift. If you see this at a bookstore, I'm sure that it might be a nice gift. So before I go into stationery, which is going to be the big thing, I'm just going to show you guys a couple of different sort of books that I got on my trip. And oh, go figure that the next chapter is also Incense. But it's called In Ghostly Japan, and it's just Japanese legends. They had like an English section, and this was their Japanese legends of ghosts, yokai, yurei, other oddities. Love scary, weird folklore. Love it. Pick this up, and I'm excited to read through it. Kind of need to be careful though, because sometimes these things can like really freak me out. So these 2 things I picked up from the Canadian airports I was in. I think this was in Vancouver. This issue is Cosmopolitan, was amazing. Highly recommend. So this little Harvard Business Law, really here for, is obviously the Japanese magazines. So I wanted to get some fashion magazines just to kind of see what people are wearing. Plus I love how they do their hair and layer things. I feel like they're just amazing at layering. Nylon Japan. This is the only one that opens normally as per USA. So love the cover. First of all, it's just beautiful. Also the cover is very cute. And it has, vintage sort of tips in there. I love the way that they layer things. So I'm going to read through this properly with Google Translate at some point. But yeah, it's also got this really cool texture. Can Cam magazine. So I'm not sure if this is like a teen magazine. So this is like another fashion magazine, which is really fun to look through. No, I think. I don't really know. Also, this ad was everywhere, and it was kind of annoying because literally everywhere up until the Canadian airports, it was everywhere. So anyway, this is another one, and same thing, fashion, makeup, all the stuff. Clip, and hey, I know on first like glance, it's like, why do you need a clip? Let me show you. So what I love about this, I don't use it for magazines or books right now, but I have used it for journaling, and it's great because it literally will flatten the page out so that it's like flat. This is not a great example, but it's it's great for that. And this one's big, but I also got a little tiny baby one. So I've got one for on the go and then a bigger one. Didn't think I was going to use it. I was like, probably just want it because you can't really find the same thing here in America. I'm sure you could, but you know, it's Japanese and I want it. I have this big pouch of stuff that I've been using. Lots of little tiny things I'm going to show you right now, but I've got this little day planner sticker, this cute little ghost. Hello, it's so silly. This parfait to-do list one. Yeah, that one's kind of cute. Oh, sorry, it's got bread on it. Let me not forget to point that out. And speaking of bread, bread sticky notes. I can't go through this super fast, but I know I'll use it. So it's this little, I just love it. Piece of bread paper, just for junk journaling. Cake, another cake, silly looking teddy bear. Again, I love weird little odd things. And then just a little bottle of wine because it's cute. And Studio Ghibli Museum sticky note. Oh, man, I don't know what this is. I think it's a fluffy pancake. I forget what you call them. This little Victorian kind of like washi tape sticker set. Guys, I have so much washi tape. I don't watch Moomin. I might start though because I really like how this girl looks. I don't know if it's what it is, but she looks so ridiculous, like I said. But and then yeah, they just got the tabs. So little like for churning pages, but oh, I'm wearing it the wrong way. The Pilot Kakuno pens. These are beautiful pens. Like they're beautiful. This one is the one that I've been using. It's running a little bit, so I'm going to be careful. Yeah, it's running quite a bit, but it's black ink and it's a fountain pen. I love it. I've been using this so much in junk journaling. It's really, and look at the little smiley face. Eee. I got this and then I got another one because I actually want to have black ink and blue ink. So this one is black, this one's going to be blue. 2 inks, and these were so cheap. I don't remember how cheap they were, but there's 5 in here. An unfortunate name in English, but it's Teaware glue stick. So it's like this glue stick that is kind of like a pen shape, and you can literally screw it up, down, and then it also obviously comes with refills. I've noticed they really like refills, which I think is great. So I have refills for the glue sticks as well. So you know how they have the color changing pens, the pens that you can like twist it and it changes. This is a colored pencil version. Hello, amazing. So I will tell you the name. Let me find, okay, so it's called the Art Multi 8. You would just push it out and sort of stop it. So it's not like the smoothest experience, but it works well. These work well, and they haven't like been snapping for me or anything. It comes with a tiny little pencil. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll show you. And then to get it back in, you would just kind of go like that, and then you can twist again. But it also comes with, I think you can either get it just like this or with the refills, or I think maybe they came with refills. I don't remember. But yeah, it's got a bunch of refills and additional colors, so you can pick and choose. The back of this is kind of like Crayola actually, when we were kids and we had like the little sharpener guys. But it comes with a little sharpener as well. I am somebody who uses sticky notes, so these are not just kind of kitschy things, but this brand Wemo, they make like essentially reusable sticky notes. Literally, this is sticky note. I don't really know if I want to take it off. I think you can definitely re-stick it to surfaces. It feels like one of those things, but I don't really need to do that right now. So I got one this color, but they have different colors, but I wanted mine to look like a sticky note. Anyway, you can write on this, right? For example, here's some writing, and then erase it with your finger or with an actual eraser. And it is kind of staying on there, so I think it will come off. They said you can use an alcohol wipe, I think, to like properly clean it. So I will do that and hope that it comes off because it's a little bit, this one's a little bit overused. This one's actually pretty okay. Anyway, it comes with a pen as well that you can attach. There's a couple of different versions of each. I think some of them are gridded and they probably have a couple other products. So the brand is Wemo, I don't know. So for this little pen, you would push it out. I think it works with any pen. Anyway, so you can use this pen. I think you can use any pen, but to write on and erase. So yeah, and what I like about this is it is a slap bracelet. Yay! I was so excited about buying those. Simple, like white whiteout. This is a mini stapler. So cute. I bought little refills for it, but you push this down and then it turns into a stapler. A sliding pair of scissors. They work, but it does kind of like sort of push back when you're cutting, so it's not the best pair of scissors, but it does the job. Kept case, it looks like it's called, since 1989. It works. And I like the texture at the back. It's cool. I wonder why it's like this. If anybody knows, I'd be interested, but I'm not sure why it's like this, but it's nice. This is a radar plastic eraser, and the thing with this is that this piece is made from a sakura tree. Sakura? Something like that, guys. I tried to learn the correct way. And it's just like the little wood piece, and it's an eraser, so it's cute. But it keeps getting like the blue ink on it, which is slightly annoying. Little case, pretty thick. It's got some pockets in it. I love how they organize their like little stationery shops by like collection. So this was some collection there. I don't really know what it is, but it says Rio. And then what it says on there says, "Hey Pole, do you think maybe these stars are already taken for somebody else's wishes?" So kind of a little cute. These sticky notes are just cute as well. They're just little sky with some birds in it. This is a sticky note, but what you'll see is that at the very bottom, I don't want to push it too much, you can't really see it. Basically, this is like a sheer cloud. I'm not sure exactly what you would use this for, but like it's just cute. So there's like clouds, and you can see here that once you overlay it, it looks like that. So this case, I found this at also like a little temple kind of souvenir store. It's got sakuras on it. And it's made from kimono apparently. So yeah, prints, fancy envelopes, and fancy little writing cards. So just a little note card. It comes with a few note cards as well, so that's nice. I can write a couple of notes each year for a few years. So excited to sort of just have a little self-care night and do some letter writing to my future self. Washi tape. I'm gonna go through this pretty fast. Got this super cute little sort of goose tape. Simple brown. Also, apparently how you know that there's really good washi tape, or the washi tape you're getting is really good quality, if you rip it and it has fibers. Apparently that's how you know, if they rip it and it has fibers. So this one probably isn't the best. It's just plasticky because it's not going to have fibers like, for example, this one has when you rip it. Anyway, this is the wave one, obviously. Which, you know what's funny, guys? I didn't notice that Fuji was in the background. Like, I, for the longest time, never noticed that until somebody pointed it out, and I was like, oh. So anyway, the waves, these cute clouds, which are sheer as well, as you can kind of see. So I'll show you in my journal, as well as this one, which is just a beach one. Sandy beach. Sakura. Silly, like, little mouse thing. I don't even know what to say about it. It's just ridiculous, and I love it. Pink or brown. Silly one, just a dragon situation looking silly. Light green bubbles, cute little fairy bubbles, gridded kind of vibes. This little starry pink sky, I guess. And lastly, this little strange girl logo that was from some place, I don't even know, but it's silly and I like it. This journal that I really liked. It's the Midori, like a little Midori sized journal, and I got the cover, that clear cover, I guess. So here you can also see the washi tape and how it's sheer. All right, so here's one little page. You can see the colored pencils I used, the bubble tape, and the cloud. Pokemons that I got in this little, I don't know what that is, but that one show, and then I got these like also in a little blind peel thing. This little page with some of the food cutouts and my Shinkansen ticket. So, and then this is the Ghibli Museum. So you can see that. Cute little situation. Washi tape collection. So that's pretty much it. So anyway, guys, thank you for sitting through and watching this if you made it until the end. Please subscribe for more kind of just Japan lifestyle fashion videos if you're interested. And please comment what, you know, something that you would want from this video, or if you've been to Japan, what were your favorite things that you picked. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. And again, please stick around if this is your type of vibe. And have an amazing day, or if you're watching this because you want inspiration for your trip, then I hope you have an incredible trip. Please remember to like stay present and enjoy things that you want to do and not rush around and see everything, because honestly, That's the one thing I would go back and change, is just relax. Sit at a cafe, chill out, just stare at the same tree for 10 minutes, but don't rush around and try to do all the touristy things, because often they're not even what people present them to be. It's a lot more mid, which is still okay, but than people think. So anyway, thank you for your time. See you in the next video.